Cameras on cameras on cameras, baby. That's how we roll. Always. Life is a movie on my Insta stories. My name is Annabel. We are at Radar right now. One of my second homes. I've got a couple going on. And yeah, I have my show here every other Tuesday morning, 8 till 10 in the morning, bright and early, waking the world up with the best vibes. And this is where the magic happens. Radar, baby. Gonna have me jumping in front of the cars in a minute, doing stunts for Blaized. Definitely just DIY. Like, you can't wait for anything. I had to go out and like save up and buy my own camera. You also have to just always be prepared, like have a little audio recorder wherever you are, in case you just don't know who you might bump into at an event, and you can just get a couple of questions with them. Like, grab a friend in the audience with a camera and be like, please film me for 2 minutes. Just kind of get as much content as you can. And then once you've got a kind of, even just like 90 seconds of yourself kind of talking in radio style, you can just use it as a radio demo, send it to stations and just hound them until they give you a job. That's the best advice I can give.
Straight on, the flash is going to fire. So just a little bit of attitude, a little bit of that, yeah. Look at that, channeling attitude, thank you. Sorry, I just lost it.
You can't throw me off.
Sorry.
It takes me so long to get there.
You know, and you got there so quickly, it's so brilliant. Oh, I love it, hold that. Love that. And
do you regret having your shoulders out?
You know what, I don't live like that, you know. We've just gone for a little attitude shot, and I feel like the cold shoulder was the reason that it brought it out of me, you know? You know, you just turn like that and it's just like... And it's a lyric in, you know the song Lil Uzi Vert and Nicki Minaj, The Way Life Goes? At the end, she's like, I know it's over, check out my cold shoulders. So I'm feeling all Nicki Minaj here. So warm in here.
I went to the Mogo Awards.
I was gassed to be there because I've never been. I was like, oh my God. We're trying to put a vlog together of it too.
Oh, really?
Because we had a bit of a mad one and we locked ourselves out of our apartment and we couldn't get in until 10 AM, which was an hour before we had to check out. Some of us slept there on the corridor, some of us went to hotels and stuff. Like, it was bad. But we managed to vlog like quite a bit of it, so hopefully it will come together and just be like a movie. Do you guys use Snapchat still?
No.
I've completely stopped using it.
Yeah, I completely deleted the app as well.
Yeah.
It's because I find it annoying and I like Insta stories.
I would do stuff on Snapchat and then I would just post it on my Instagram and it was just like double the work.
Yeah.
And I thought, if you were already massive on Snapchat, then I get it, like you wouldn't want to stray.
Everyone you have on Snapchat.
But my Snapchat was still kind of new, so I was just like, there's no point because the window is there on Instagram. Like, I had more views, more interactions, so I want to make a full movie of my life one day, just from like all the highlights from my Insta story over the years. I basically stumbled into radio completely by accident. I moved to London to study at Westminster, and I was doing a commercial music degree. So I basically wanted to be a singer-songwriter myself. And I started doing that, like making some music. I even put some tracks out on SoundCloud, which are now very private and hidden from the world. And but then it came to like doing a final project. I decided, let me just jump in front of a camera and interview like a couple of people that I've met in the industry so far. And I was like, this is so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. And I always love kind of like hijacking the aux chord and controlling the music and telling my friends about new music and stuff. So I was like, maybe I should just try this presenting thing. And started like basically putting out video interviews on my own blog and managed to get a mentorship with Julie Adenuga and Cyan Anderson. And then from there, I got my first radio show on Represent. Then I jumped across to Radar just because it was like a slot in the daytime basically, and I was offered to cover like a bunch of live shows, and I was like, oh my god, live radio, I don't even know if I'd done it before, and I just went for it, and now I've been at Radar for almost a year.
She knows just what she came to do. She wanna live life Jumanji. Girl, you know I got just the place for you.
I think also like the best question for musicians is like, it's such a standard question, but it always has the best answer. It's basically, how did you end up doing what you're doing? Like, was it kind of an accident? Was it always going to happen? Or were you originally studying to be like something completely different? Just finding out where people kind of came from is fascinating. Like, I'll never get tired of an answer. It's always a new answer. That question always has a new answer, so it's a good one. One of my favourite interviews that I did was Bandana Clips from House of Pharaohs, because he was just like, from their music, I kind of thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have such a gangster in the building, like it's gonna be way too cool for me. And then he came through and he was just so humble, so much fun to speak with, and he basically, I got this giant helium balloon and I made him like inhale the helium and then read out like his most explicit, ridiculous lyrics. It was a movie actually. So that's probably my favourite one, I'd say. I think one of my favourite questions to ask people, like when I know that they are gonna blow and they're gonna be big, I love to ask people like if they're ready for the fame, like if they're really, really, really ready for the madness that is about to happen. Very nutritious. I don't know how people go through the day without breakfast. Where have you just come from now?
Romford, Essex.
Okay, is that where you're from?
Yeah, that's where I live.
What's up? It's Annabel and you've just watched A Day in the Life on Blaized UK. I've just wrapped my interview with Burner and the show is called The Antidote with Annabel. And you can follow me online at Annabel Stop It to catch up with everything.
Why have you swapping your main with your sighting?